Hello, welcome to the Robo Samurai channel, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Diaclone Universe Burnout. This is essentially a recolor of the Legacy Skids figure, and no, I haven't opened it up yet, so let's just take a look at the box and see what we got going on here. And here it is here. There's the artwork. There's the front of the box, and there's the side of the box. And there's the back of the box, there's the top of the box, and there's the bottom of the box. Cool. So, I guess without further ado, let's just open it up and get that a slice and give this a tug, a pull. Come on. I hate these things sometimes. Yeah, I know. I've got this thing. Shoop. Does that work? I don't know. Like, just pull it open. There we go. Cool. Alright, we got this, and there. Okay, comes with the box, the little white paper, no extra plastic in the front, but we already demonstrated that part, and that's it for this. He comes with the instructions, and this is Diaclone Universe Burnout. Is there anything that is fundamentally different here? Not actually, so let's see if I can remember how to transform this guy. First of all, let's take him out of this. How do we take him out of this? Oh, hey, look, there's stuff down here. Let's get that out. It's a package. That's how they do these now. They put all them, they wrap them in this, I don't know, what is this? Tissue paper like stuff? It's paper, so there we go. And that's all there is to it. There's nothing else in here. Nothing at all. Okay, so we've got pretty much the same accessories that Skids has here. So this, and this. And they all fit together thusly. So you can put it all like this. And then it will fit on his alt mode. And will it fit on his alt mode? Yeah, it'll just go right here. So you can put it right there. And that's what it looks like. Let's get this thing out of the package first. Not quite done with that yet. All right, let's see here. Oh, goodness, man, this is just more paper. There's paper ties. Let's just cut them. Snip, snip, snip. Be careful with sharp things, everyone. They can hurt you. All right, so that's all there is to it. Cardboard and paper ties. Cool. All right, and then we got this thing. So I'm going to carefully close my knife back up. All right, and what we've got here is, well, it's a black version of Skids, and it's the same mold. There's only a couple of differences minus the head sculpt, which is right there. You can see it. It's saying peekaboo. Yeah. So we've got this, and yeah, I guess the Diaclone had this as one of the colors. Oh, by the way, the front wheels, you can do this. You can actually attach the wheels, but it doesn't really do much. So he's got a nice Autobot symbol right there. And I don't think that the Diaclone actually came with the Autobot symbol. But, you know, hey, that's how these things work. Black, you can see, actually, it looks like this is a shinier black than this. So this is molded black, and this is probably painted black. I'm willing to bet that this is just painted clear plastic. That's what it is. That's what we're kind of looking at. If you can kind of see the differences in the sheen, you can see that the black is a different color. So, yeah. At least it's not that brown color. That's different. The wheels, though, they tend to be, what are these? I'm going to look at this real close. Those silverish, grayish color, which is an interesting choice. So he also has a mount point here, a mount point here, and a mount point here, which I showed when he was still sitting in the box tied to the paper ties. So, all right, so there's all that. Now, let's get to transforming him. And very much like the other one, we just kind of open up the doors. Open the doors up, and let's see here. What do I do next? Hey, by the way, I like the way this fits. Okay, so we're going to unpeg this. This is clear plastic, so just kind of lift it up and untab this. You'll feel it when you do that. So, and then we're going to pull these legs downward, and it's kind of on a hinge. Oh, we can't quite do that. So what we want to do with these arms is we want to lift them up, because undoing these arms will unlatch them here. Forgot that little tiny detail. Now we're done with that. All right, so now we can pull this down, and then this is like a double hinge. So pull this over like this, and then kind of just straighten it out. All right, now when it comes to this part here, flip these parts up, and then flip these wheels in. There's his legs. Now let's work on his arms and the top part. So now that we have his arms like this, just fold them out like that. And then we're going to go ahead and fold this down. And it should kind of snap in place. It may not be a strong snap, but it's a snap. Got to do that. Fold these back. Now, turn the wheel like this. Turn his arm down like this. Turn his arm around to the right or left, whatever. Do the same thing on the other side. Give it a turn, turn. You can bend them up like this. And there you go. Diaclone Universe Burnout in his robot mode. Now, by the way, I do like these colors. I think that these are cool colors. These look really good. And you can see that they actually painted the shoulders. That's cool. I like that as well. So he has a waist swivel. He's got the knee bend, and these look like universal, so they'll do kind of almost the full splits in both directions. This thing kind of gets in the way. You can move it a little bit out of the way if you feel like doing, some crazy old pose. All right, so, and then of course, he has ankle rockers that go way out of the way, but no toe tilt or anything like that. He can swivel his arm all the way around, 360. He's got elbow and the bicep swivel. And, of course, very cool, he does have wrist swivel, right? Doesn't he? Come on. He does. It's very tight. So, on both sides, you can swivel the wrist, which is cool. You want that. That's kind of a cool thing. So, here's his weapons. There are even more ports, so you can mount them on his arms. You can mount them in his hand. Where else can you mount them? You can mount them in the same parts on the side of his back. So all that stuff works. And yeah, so with this, you can have him holding it like this, like an axe, or you can have him holding it like a gun, like that. And you can have this combined piece. You can split it, and you can put it on his leg. All the options on this thing. So, and his hands are kind of a grayish color. That's kind of cool. I like that. So let's make sure. Oh, by the way, I didn't push this down all the way. I just want to point this out. You should push this down until it not only closes that way, but snaps down. Now it's real solid. All right. His head is, it's on a little bit of a ball joint, so it does swivel, again, go all the way around. That's very nice. And you can take a look right now and see that it's a different head sculpt. So I think the masterpiece version of this figure, this is actually the sculpt for Senator Crosscut. It may actually be the original G1. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure on that. Is this a fun figure? Yes, this is a fun figure. You can do what you need to with it. And yeah, he's got a lot of different options. Let's take a look at him and compare him with Skids, and you can kind of see the differences here. So, did I get this snap down? Yeah, I sure did. Any more, and I'm going to break it. So, but what those two look like side by side. So, yeah. If, by the way, okay, so do I recommend this figure? Well, you can kind of see some of the differences, like the painting and the paint apps are different. If you're after G1 Skids, this is great. This is only available as a Walmart exclusive. Sad to say, I've seen a lot of this guy on the shelf as the time of this recording. So, yeah, it depends on what you want, do you like this particular figure? If you must have both, and if you're an extreme collector, I would say get both of them. If not, and you have a preference for G1, get that one. If you have a preference for Diaclone, get that one. By the way, the door paint apps are the same. I just wanted to point that out, by the way. See? And that means they translate the same onto the vehicle mode. But yeah, what do I recommend? You know, completists will want to get both. If you are simply into the G1, get that one. If all is available is that, get that one. If all available is that, get that one. I have a suspicion that I've seen a lot of these shelf forming in a lot of places, that you might be able to get a bargain on this eventually. And by kind of, how shall we say, you know, by association, if this one's shelf forming, this one might too. So you might want to wait until it's discounted. I don't know. Anyway, that's all I have for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. And I will talk to you all later.